Hi everyone, so this month's giveaway is for this beautiful gold foil tarot deck. Now this does actually come with the wooden gift box as well, and this one is still sealed in its wrapper on the inside if I can just get it open. There you go, see, so it's a brand new sealed deck, unused, unopened, and I've got my version of the deck right next to it so that you can see what it looks like. Okay, right, so with this one, all you need to do to enter into this draw is just leave a comment underneath your video saying that you're interested in winning this deck. Okay, that's it. Please don't leave any of your personal information in the comments because we do need to keep you all safe. Okay, so that's all you need to do is just say, yeah, I'm interested in the deck. We'll put your name in for the draw and then a winner will be selected at random. Okay, and this giveaway is open from September the 1st until September the 30th, 2023. All right, good luck. Hi Taurus, we are doing your general read for September 2023. Everything that you need to know you can find in my description box and in my pinned comment below. And please do keep in mind that the roles can be reversed, especially if you're cross-watching. If the message doesn't resonate for you, then you leave it for someone else, okay? If you are cross-watching, don't take anything personal that comes out of this read, because the chances are very high that it's not even about you at all, okay? Right, Taurus, what's going on for you guys? Number 15 and awareness, beautiful. Okay, so this is all about having your crown chakra fully open and activated. Okay, it's being in that state of awareness. It says be aware of your thoughts and feelings and ask yourself how they are serving you, and consciously making changes. Yeah, consciously making changes for the better. So I'm feeling with this one, Taurus, that a lot of you have been working extremely hard, like flat out on the go, just constantly doing something. Okay, this is going to be a time for you to really rest and recharge, okay, and consciously think about your next project or the next thing that you're going to be working on. Right, there's definitely a sense of meditation that's going on in this particular card. Okay, so if you haven't meditated in a while, then it's definitely going to be time for you to do so, so that you can remain enlightened, basically, because remember, your crown chakra is all to do with cosmic consciousness, understanding, enlightenment. It's oneness, knowing, and bliss, you know. So you really want to make sure that you're thinking straight, that you're thinking clear, and obviously avoid keeping yourself busy as a way to not acknowledge how you're feeling about a certain situation. You know, it's like it's saying don't use your work as an escape tactic type thing. Okay, be aware of your thoughts and feelings and ask yourself how your thoughts and your feelings are serving you, and consciously making changes. Yeah. Okay, I'm also getting the message here about how some of you might have been looking into some kind of astrology work, or looking at getting your natal chart done, something like that. Self-discovery. Some of you are going to be on this journey of self-discovery, and seeing how your investigations into astrology, how that's going to help you out in the future. It's a nice energy for you, Taurus. What's coming in for our Taurus collective, please? What's coming in for our Taurus collective? Taurus collective, please. Please do also be patient with tarot, okay? You're not going to get immediate answers. Tarot needs to be respected, absolutely, Right. So you've got the Eight of Coins, the Chariot, and your Page of Swords that came out off balance. Okay. I mean, you could be dealing with a Virgo, a Cancerian, or an air sign. You could be, but you don't have to be. It's not about signs anyway, Taurus, because these reads are usually more to do with you rather than another person. Okay. Yeah, hard at work, busy perfecting your craft, seeing how you can further increase on your finances here. I'm seeing that a lot of yous are perfectionists. I'm getting the word perfectionist with this Eight of Coins. It's like you're very proud of what it is that you do, and you're trying to make sure that what you do put out there, or whatever it is that you do for your job, that you're producing your best work. Okay, Eight of Coins and the Chariot combined. I'm feeling with this particular Chariot that something, I mean, you definitely do have a goal in mind here, and you are certainly aligned with your goal and taking action towards that. So there could be this sort of slight drop in your energy levels with the Page of Swords coming out off balance. With the Swords energy, that's all about your intellect, your reasoning skills, your communication, your ability to analyze things. You know, it's like critical thinking. I am getting the message of energy levels as well, so it's like, Taurus, you could well be pushing yourself a bit too hard, especially with that Page of Swords coming out off balance. Okay. Page of Swords, detective, investigations, research also. Okay. Relentlessness in this particular deck, and it's come out off balance. This is where I'm getting that exhaustion from, specifically mental exhaustion. So definitely do consider slowing down just a little bit. Okay, even if you slow down just a little bit, Taurus, it's not gonna stop you any from achieving these goals that you're after. All right. You definitely do need to pay closer attention to your mental health here with the Page of Swords coming out off balance. Make sure that you're not overloading yourself throughout the month of September. And that makes perfect sense to me now as to why you had the awareness card that was your first card out. You know how I said that it had quite a sort of meditative vibe to it? Is Spirit was wanting for you to slow down just a little bit. Don't work yourself into the ground. Don't overload yourself. You know, that there definitely needs to be a time for you to rest up and take a break. Also, as well, I'm getting misinformation with the Page of Swords coming out off balance here, Taurus. So I'm feeling that someone's deliberately giving you some kind of misinformation to lead you off your track here a wee bit. Okay, I'm just going to put this Page of Swords the correct way up, just to keep the table looking nice. But we will remember that came out off balance. Okay. Your Six of Wands, the Tower, and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, and you see how this Eight of Swords is underneath that Page of Swords. So it's exactly as I said. Somebody gave you some kind of misinformation deliberately to keep you stuck, to keep you trapped, to make you feel like you had no other option. But I'm feeling that you're seeing straight through that illusion now, and you're recognizing that actually that person was full of shit, and that they deliberately... It's a clever one, Taurus. It's a really clever one, because it wasn't that they straight up lied to you. It was more like this. It was more of a lie that had elements of the truth within it. Okay. So it was something said to you, or will be said to you, that actually is really quite twisted, and it's done in a way that is designed, it is by design, to throw you off track, to throw you off course. Okay, so the best thing to do in that situation, Taurus, is to stop, think about it, Think about your source of information. Do some self-care and self-nurture that your awareness card was getting on at you at. And then go back to this work here, whatever this is for you with the 8 of coins and the Chariot. Okay, don't allow that to knock you off track. Okay, but take it more of like a warning signal that it's time for you to slow down and pause. Pausing does not mean quitting. Okay, it's completely different. You're not a quitter, Taurus. I'm also getting a strange message here, Taurus, about how some of you need to be careful with your back. As in, be mindful of doing any heavy lifting. Okay, make sure that you're not pulling your back out type thing. I'm getting someone who's getting a lot of back pain. So just be mindful of that. That could also just be a metaphor for how you're doing loads at the moment, Taurus. How you're doing more than perhaps what you should be. Okay. So definitely that message about how you're needing to rest up for a little bit is coming through super fast, super strong. Your 6 of Wands, the Tower, and the 8 of Swords. So you've got you've got the Lord of Victory next to the Tower. So this is telling me that actually, Taurus, your success is going to come in a lot quicker than you would have anticipated. And it's good because I am also getting the message about how you've already surrendered your attachment to the outcome of a certain thing that you're doing, and it's more to do with now how you're working on something more for the joy of doing the thing rather than the potential outcome, rather than the rewards that what it could potentially give. And that way of thinking has actually caused your success to come in a lot quicker. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of paranoia with the Tower and the 8 of Swords. Okay, somebody could be really paranoid about you being successful. You could be really paranoid about not being successful. Okay, so if you know that that's you that's doing that, Taurus, then just try and get back on top of it again. Okay, I am feeling strongly that there is an individual around you, Taurus, that is suffering from a bit of this victim mentality thing. Okay, and it's the individual who gave you the misinformation. All right, that's literally someone trying to start a rumor. Okay, that's what it feels like to me. But they're doing it through their own paranoia. Now again, cross-watcher, like, seriously, if you know that that's not you that's doing that, cross-watcher, then you can quite happily disregard that particular message. Okay, this could be someone else that Taurus is dealing with that you don't know anything about. Right, so we are going to take a deeper dive into this energies for you, Taurus. So we are going to clarify everything, but I need to get surface level stuff out first. Okay, right, so in your outcome or guidance, and its potential outcome, 9 of Wands, the Hanged Man, and Justice. Okay, you're being told to be resilient, Taurus. You're being told to persevere. So again, you're not quitting. You just need a break. You're not quitting. Okay, you've made amazing progress already. Now is the time for you to pause, give yourself that pat on the back for a job well done, have a rest, and then you can carry on. Okay, also as well with the 9 of Wands, it's Spirit saying, look, you are so close to success. So close to success. And that's why this individual here is becoming paranoid, because they can see how close you are to success. I mean, look, see how they've got their hand up to their forehead. It's like looking out into the distance. So that gossipy person, they can see something that you cannot see right now. Okay, So if anyone, like, say Taurus, how you're watching this and you're like, oh man, I was doing so good as well, and I've just received this message that from such and such a person, and they've given me this information about how I'm about to walk into a trap, or how I'm making a mistake, and now I feel like I've just lost my ambition for this thing that I was doing completely. Spirit's saying, nah, persevere. Always look at your source of information, okay? Always look at them. You're being told here as clear as day, persevere, you're close to success, keep your boundaries up high, okay? And make that final push, right? Your Hanged Man, obviously, that's pause, surrender, letting go. It's seeking a new perspective. It's letting something, how do I say this? It's letting something play out naturally. That's the words I'm looking for. Okay, so it's like you're not going to force the issue either way. Okay, I mean, the best thing to do in this particular scenario, Taurus, is say to that gossip person, yeah, okay, thanks, bye. And then just sort of leave it at that. You know, there's no need to think about whatever it was that they said any further, especially because you got justice here as well. Okay, there's consequences, karma, it's balance, harmony, things being fair, just and equal. Okay, it is really interesting to me as well how you've got the Page of Swords that was off balance, the Eight of Swords, and then justice right immediately underneath that. So that's this individual who tried to throw you a curveball. They're going to have to face the consequences of them trying to shunt you off of your course. Okay. They've got consequences here that are coming to them. They are going to have to face accountability for being so spiteful and paranoid. Right. So as I said, we are going to clarify all of this. You've got the Eight of Cups at the bottom of that particular deck. So that's all about understanding when to fight and when to walk away. And on this particular occasion, Taurus, Spirit's saying to you, look, Taurus, walk away. Walk away. Whoever or whatever this is that's playing out in this read, they're saying it's not worth your efforts. It's not worth your time. It's not worth your energy. And with it being cups, it's not worth you feeling bad about yourself or the journey that you're currently on for that one person, you know. Clarify this reading, please, for our Taurus collective. What's going on here? What's going on with that Page of Swords off balance for Taurus, please? Page of Swords for Taurus, why is that here? Oh, pushback. A lot of pushback from the deck. Nine of Wands off balance. Okay, so that is someone who clearly is not respectful of other people's boundaries. Okay, remember that Page of Swords, it came out off balance. It's clarified with the Nine of Wands off balance. They don't give a shit about someone else's boundaries. I'm feeling that there's some kind of invasion of privacy that's about to take place here as well, Taurus. So yeah, just ensure that you've got everything that should be on lockdown, okay? It is always best to avoid communication with these particular individuals in the first place, okay? Clarify the Tower. Again, it's interesting because I've not had a problem with this deck all day, and all of a sudden I can't really get a grip on it. I don't know if that's a message about how someone in your energy is needing to just get a grip. Can you tell us about the Tower for Taurus, please? Oh, thank you. I was going to say, can we have one more? Okay, the Fool in reverse. A 10 of Coins Four of Cups and a Fool in reverse. Yeah, someone feels rejected here, Taurus. They could be feeling rejected by you, because remember, that's to clarify the Tower. It could be a member of your family for some of you. For others of you, this is more to do with a member of a close-knit community that you're involved with. Okay, you're getting some kind of award or reward. Some kind of an acknowledgement here that you're receiving for your hard work, Taurus. Okay, 8 of Coins, 6 of Wands, 9 of Wands. There's a really specific message here about how you're on this quest to perfect yourself in doing something, and you're going to be receiving some kind of public acknowledgement or an accolade, like a trophy or some kind, for something that you're making or something that you're doing here. You've certainly been you've certainly been feeling like you've been tested in quite a lot of different ways. And Spirit's saying you passed that test, Taurus. You've passed that test. 8 of Coins, the Tower, and Justice. You've definitely passed something here with flying colours. That could be an exam for some of you. For others of you, that could be like your driving test, you know? If there's some kind of thing that you need to do with credit, then you're going to be receiving it. So say you've put in for a loan for a house, like a mortgage, then you're going to be receiving it, in spite of what another individual tried to tell you. Some of you could be buying up a business, and that other person's been telling you, oh, it's a bad idea, you won't be successful, no. And they're wrong. They're completely wrong. Tower clarified with the 10 of Coins. You're going to be incredibly financially stable. And the thing is, Taurus, that those who partook in that negativity right there towards you, you're not going to have anything to do with them. 4 of Cups and the Fool in reverse. You're cutting people off here. You're shutting people out. Because they're non-supportive, because they didn't believe in you. I feel that Tower is going to be for them, because it's going to come as a shock to them. Because for the first time, you're standing up for yourself here. 9 of Wands, and in their opinion, you don't know how to stand up for yourself. 9 of Wands off balance. That's in their opinion, and their opinion is wrong, because you are going to be standing up for yourself. That's why that Tower is for them, not for you. And furthermore, I feel strong that you're getting the positive aspects of that particular Tower, because you've been fighting against these negative self-beliefs that you've had about who you are and what you're capable of. It's all been challenged, and you're literally proving all of these people wrong, and you're proving your own false beliefs that you had about yourself wrong. And that's going to be an epiphany for you. That's going to be a Tower moment for you, because you're literally seeing the sheer amount of success come through, and you're like, fuck, I didn't realize I could do that. I had no idea I was capable of that. I mean, I kind of thought I knew, but then I had all these nagging little comments and nagging little thoughts. Can you clarify this Hanged Man for Taurus, please? Thank you. Death in reverse. Interesting. Death in reverse. I feel that this combination is Spirit telling you to let something go, or let someone go. Okay. I am getting a strong message of surrender here. Contemplating what is worth your time and what is not worth your time. Clarify justice for Taurus, please. Clarify justice. Oh, okay, that's quite a lot. 10 of Swords, 5 of Coins, Page of Wands, and the Magician. Okay. If this is like a workplace situation, Taurus, and someone was trying to push you down the metaphorical ladder instead of giving you a helping hand up that metaphorical ladder, we are seeing that the one that tried to push you down are actually gonna come a cropper, as they say. Okay. Something's ending for them. 10 of Swords, 5 of Coins. This person could have been threatening you, Taurus. They could have been threatening your finances, your security. They've stabbed you in the back. They've spoken badly about you before in the past. They're receiving some kind of justice here, and they will be held accountable. Okay? If this is someone who was at the top and they were sneering at everyone else that they thought was beneath them or below them, then they're receiving that. Something's ending. I'm feeling that someone's career is coming to an end here. This is the energy of someone who tried to keep you in that 5 of Coins, but you're not in that 5 of Coins. You've picked yourself back up again, because you're in the 8 of Coins, heading quickly towards your 10 of Coins. This feels a lot like office politics here, or a straight up bully. If, for a small handful of you, if you're coming up to the end of an old contract at work, it's showing me that not all of you, but for some of you, that particular contract is not likely to be renewed. But that's not necessarily bad news either, because you're gonna dive into something new almost immediately that you find to be a lot of fun. So if someone's stuck in a dead-end job at this point in time, it's showing that that dead-end job is coming to its conclusion, and you're going to move in towards something that actually it is a lot of fun, and you are going to be surrounded by a lot of people where you're laughing more than being frustrated. Okay, so that's a good change. That's a positive change. And I can see as well that someone is a little bit kind of on the fence about anything changing. It makes them feel uncomfortable. But this is a kind of change here, Taurus, that actually works to your advantage rather than to your detriment. Okay. I'm telling you though, someone is being held accountable for their part in a situation. For their part in a situation that they put you through or tried to put you through. It's underneath there. The 3 of Coins. Yeah. So it's emphasizing on that message about cooperation, teamwork, project building, collaboration, working well with others, you know, actually enjoying what it is that you do. It's a really nice energy. So you can see that you're leaving something behind here because you've realized it's no longer worth your time and your efforts, and immediately you're headed towards the 3 of Coins. It's like finding your group, finding your people, you know. It's a nice energy. So this is definitely something that is happening for you rather than happening to you. What else can you tell us for Taurus, please? Someone's going through some kind of spiritual ascension here also. Receiving a lot of spiritual upgrades and downloads, because my ear has literally started with that high pitch, that high pitch noise. It's in the right hand side as well. So you've got good news that's coming in towards you here, Taurus. because it's a high pitch in my right ear. That's good news coming in towards you. That's your spirit guides coming through, protecting you, guiding you. So definitely pay real close attention to all of the spiritual messages that are coming in for you. Okay, all of them, even the ones that you wouldn't have necessarily thought, oh, is there a spiritual message there? You know, chances are quite high that, yeah, actually it will be. And you got number 5, I am adaptable. 5, it's all about changes, isn't it? So lean into these changes rather than fighting against them. Okay, it's indicating that actually the universe is initiating these particular changes that are happening around you to help you out here. I am adaptable. So that's your positive affirmation. I am adaptable. All right, so don't freak out when you start to see things changing around you. Keep repeating that affirmation. I am adaptable. I can do this. Okay, flexibility is your forte. When life throws you a curveball, you can easily adapt to a new circumstance and find excitement in the unexpected change. Be brave and bold in your endeavours. And doesn't that encompass your entire read quite beautifully? Because that's literally what your entire read was all about. Else for Taurus, please. Else for Taurus. Oh, this deck is so random. Patience. You've got the card of patience. You're entering a time of great love and peace. Be patient and allow the current storm to clear. Resurrection, no more wounds, only love predicted for the future. Yeah. Some of yous have been so busy on your careers or your own self-growth that you haven't even looked at love. And for some of you, you've got new love that's coming in here as well, which is really nice. It's kind of like the icing on the cake. Else for Taurus, please. I'm still getting that pushback. It's really interesting because I've been using these decks all day and I've not had a problem. So some of you will actually be trying to fight against the changes. You know, change. The thing is, right, when changes happen, we feel more comfortable when they happen over time rather than in one fell swoop. But the problem is, Taurus, you've got the Tower in the middle of your spread. So this is the kind of sudden change rather than the types of change that happen slowly over time. So definitely do be more open, do be more adaptable. Okay? Try not to freak out about the changes that are going on. Because as I say, for some of you, this is your job that's changing. Oh. Oh, I like that one. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Huh. Okay, Sun Tzu said, on the day they are ordered out to battle, your soldiers may weep, those sitting up bedwing their garments, and those lying down letting the tears run down their cheeks, but let them once be brought to bay, and they will display courage. So feel the fear and do it anyway. Okay, the brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. If you need to do something fearful, remember the declaration that we have nothing to fear but fear itself, so face it. Share your fear with friends. There is safety in numbers, and if you feel safe, you will feel braver. So feel the fear and do it anyway. So you know what bravery is, right, Taurus? Bravery is doing the thing that scares you the most, but doing it anyway. Because if it didn't scare you, then it wouldn't require bravery, right? If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. If you know yourself but not the enemy, for every victory gained you will also suffer a defeat. If you know neither the enemy nor yourself, then you'll succumb in every battle. Know yourself and know your partner. Self-awareness is an essential part of a happy life. Without it, your choices of life partner, for example, will be based solely on instinct or gut feelings. Examine your thoughts and feelings to help you understand your strengths and weaknesses, which will help you to understand other people's. With greater understanding comes better communication and a great chance for your relationship to thrive. Know yourself and know your partner. Self-awareness. So be self-aware and surround yourself with individuals who are also self-aware. Okay, I think Aries had that one out as well. They were dealing with an individual who is not self-aware at all and who is making problems for everyone else. Yeah. Okay, the art of war is of vital importance to the state. It is a matter of life and death, a road either to safety or to ruin. Better decisions lead to a better life. Yeah. Every time we set out to solve a problem, we are declared in war on that problem. Our lives are the combined outcome of all of the decisions that we've made, both important and unimportant, good and bad, conscious and unconscious. Rather than focus on the outcomes of those decisions, we should review how those outcomes came to become better decision makers. Making better decisions leads to a better life. So declaring war on that problem, that's an interesting turn of phrase. That one feels like it's saying that your life sum is a result of all of the decisions that you've made and all of the decisions that you're about to make. So make sure that you make good decisions. The skillful leader subdues the enemy troops without any fighting. He captures their cities without laying siege to them. He overthrows their kingdom without a lengthy operation in the field. The best way to win is not to fight. Wow, isn't that what we saw there with you saying to that person, oh, okay, yeah, thanks, okay, bye, and then just sort of leaving it at that with the little miscreant that showed up in your read. Differences of opinion are a part of life. Discussion conducted with reason and respect can lead to understanding and compromise, but angry arguments in which things are said which can then not be taken back rarely conclude satisfactorily, I don't know, and often lead to further issues down the line. If you want to get your point across, be calm, respectful, and be polite. Yeah, best way to win is not to fight. So that's like knowing when to fight and knowing when to walk away. Like someone's trying to drag you here into an argument that isn't yours to be had in the first place, Taurus. I feel that that's mostly what this entire thing has been about. But anyway, I do need to leave that one there, Taurus. That is what I have for you. It's up to you what you do this reading. Please remember that tarot is not a scapegoat. It is not a crutch. It's a guide. And you're the one that's in charge of your own destiny for the most part. If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading that is catered more towards your own specific needs, then you can make your booking at phoenixkeiatarot.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.